going.
What are we doing?
So, it's
D&D.
We're recording.
Because. Oh, look! There's you in the camera.
so the scene is a pub with candles and a barkeep, right? It's a town called Neverwinter. And you see.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
Is it. Which means there's never summer?
No,
I mean,
the
it's
town's
never
called
winter?
Neverwinter.
So it's always summer?
No,
Oh.
it's like a tropical area.
Oh.
There's not a lot of winter. So I like to introduce your character.
What do I do?
What does your character look like? And what's your character doing at the pub?
She's green. She's probably drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
She's 4 foot.
What's she look like?
Like an elf.
An elf?
With Frankenstein.
A 4-foot green elf?
Yeah. But she's a dwarf.
Dwarf and elf?
Yeah. Well, she's just a dwarf. But
Okay.
she looks like an elf.
Why does she look like an elf if she's a dwarf?
Well, I guess she looks like a dwarf then.
So,
She just likes to drink.
okay. Alright.
That's it.
Lana, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce your character.
Do I say my name?
Sure.
So, mine is Mickey Butterfield Elf. All of my, organs, I guess, is filled with glitter. I'm basically a vampire because I drink blood. So I'm a vampire.
Aren't you an elf?
I'm a vampire elf.
I didn't sign up on this. Forever.
Well, then you can't do it if you didn't sign off on it. You're supposed to be the DM, right?
Huh?
You gotta bring me some stuff to me, Lana. You can't just off the blue say you're a vampire.
Yeah, because that
Because that
affects
affects
the
your
story.
stats and the story, yeah.
So,
No vampire for
what am I
you.
supposed to say then?
So
You're
you
not
say
a
what you
vampire.
were, you're just a half elf. You're not a vampire.
Okay.
Your organs can still be glittery, but you're not a vampire. That's all.
Alright. I'm not a vampire, scratch that. I'm still Mushy Glitterfield Elf. My favorite color is purple.
What does your character look like?
It has 3 strands of hair on the top, poking out. It's wearing Flame Rider clothes. Yeah, like his satchel and his outfit. Yeah, that's my Mushy Glitterfield Elf.
Alright, Dan. Go ahead and introduce your character.
I am Blink Set.
Okay.
I am a druid. And
What do you look like?
that's what I was trying to figure out on here.
What do druids look like? They're
Yeah.
basically fae. They're faes. They're kind of like spirits of nature.
What the hell? Okay, this is
Oh,
stupid. I stacked
Alright,
it for.
so if that's the case, I'm gonna say I look like a grown-up version of Sweet Tooth.
Huh?
From the
never
show
seen-
Sweet Tooth?
Yes.
So you just have, and you have deer horns coming
I'm
in?
basically, yes, a guy with big antlers. But I have more than just
You want
2
those
points.
too?
I'm like an 18-point buck.
You want
No.
those too?
I don't need
Like a
those.
saber?
I'm not half Minotaur.
Woo!
Okay.
Got stacked. Okay.
So this man
What
comes
are
in,
you doing? What are
and
you
he,
doing?
London, you paying attention?
No.
Are you paying attention?
No.
Then
Just-
stop asking.
this dwarven army captain comes in, and he asks, he's saying, hey, I need you guys, right? He calls out for any adventurers. Do you want to check that?
I have no. What's what I'm looking for? No interest in checking that out.
No interest in checking out.
What do you think, London?
You're an adventurer.
What?
You want to go on an adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to walk up to the guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up to the guy. What do you say?
I wanna go with you.
He says, "Are you sure? It'll be dangerous. We're delivering some cargo to this
My middle
dwarf."
name is Danger.
I thought you meant my name is Cargo.
Okay. So he calls again, and he's like, any more volunteers? You'll be paid for this adventure. presuming all goes well.
How much is the pay?
10 gold pieces.
Okay, I want to join. I'll join.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds
You're
like.
delivering cargo. What more do you want?
10 gold pieces to how far?
How far? It's just a wagon ride. It'll take like 2
How much-
days because
how
wagons
much
are pretty slow.
$10 worth.
2-day
of
wagon ride for 10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I feel like it needs
You're
to be
delivering.
more.
It's not. It shouldn't be dangerous. You're just delivering some cargo.
Why did he say it
It's
was
not
gonna
that
be
it's
dangerous?
dangerous, but you could also
You
say it
pay
was
me
going to be
more.
dangerous. But yeah, I feel like I need to negotiate. I want at least double that.
Double 20 bucks.
I need
roll
at
a
least
roll a
20
persuasion.
Which one was that?
Give me roll a 20. An 8 and add your charisma. Your charisma's 1, so a 9.
Yeah, I made it.
He says, "All right, I'll pay you 13. Final offer."
15. Alright. Alright, that's fair.
He says, "All right, great. We're gonna go meet up with this dwarf. That's what we're delivering to. We're delivering these medals to a dwarf by the name of Gundren Rockseeker."
Stupid name.
You ready to tell me his dwarfish name?
I am.
Weird. Okay. So he says, they'll leave tomorrow at dawn at the city gates.
What am I supposed to
What
do?
are you supposed to do until we're gone? So you're gone. Just meet him tomorrow at dawn at the city gates.
Do I get 13 or do I just get 10?
Daddy's 13. You want it to be difficult and negotiate.
Nobody gets anything yet. What are y'all doing? What are y'all writing down?
I don't know anything. My
Stop coloring stuff. Stop. You need to pay attention to the story. That's the whole point of this game. You too, Aslan. What are you doing?
I'm fixing my 8 because it didn't look like an
Okay,
8.
but I'm just saying. You need to make sure you're paying attention or you're going to miss something.
Who wants to drive the wagon?
I want to drive the
You
wagon.
want to drive the
Let me
wagon?
drive the
You
boat.
want to drive the wagon too, Emily? What, you think? Dexterity? Does that make sense, yeah? Roll dexterity, see how you can drive the wagon.
Which one do I roll?
Or charisma, see if you can convince her.
Roll the 20.
Yeah, roll a 20.
Most of the time when he asks you for a roll, you're rolling a 20.
Roll a 20 long.
13.
Add your charisma to it, I think.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
What'd you get, London?
That's plus 3.
13,
Add the dexterity to it.
So 16.
Yeah, 16. What'd you get, London?
15.
Hallie used to drive it. She
Let me
proved
drive
she
the
can handle the range better by twirling a stick.
Oh, what?
So, do you want to sit? Well, no, the other person. Okay, so you turn the back with all the supplies. There's a bunch of boxes, which is the usual stuff: metals, some food, some tools, and you're going down this winding road. And for a while, everything's all good. Nothing really too interesting. You hear a couple wolves howling in the distance, but shouldn't be no problem. And then nightfall comes around. What do you want to do, Alan? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to stop?
Yeah, do you wanna? Stop.
Do I have a lantern?
A lantern?
Yeah, do I have some sort of light?
A light?
Or do I have nothing at all?
Is there any of your equipment?
I have a matchbox. Torches?
So you have torches. You have torches.
Okay, I'll keep going and I'll light my torch.
So you light a torch and you decide to keep going, but you see. Do me a favor. Roll a perception. So that'll be your 10, I think. The 10-sided, and then where it says skills.
This one?
Yeah. And then roll it, and where it says skills, whatever your perception is. So in here, where's it says perception?
Mhm.
That's your,
It's 1.
yeah, so roll for 10. 1, 2,
6.
6, 7, sure. So you see a bunch of eyes from some hobgoblins in the trees.
Oh, gobble.
They look hungry, but they haven't eaten for days. And suddenly your torch goes out, and your wagon crashes into a ditch.
Oh, jeez.
I should have got more gold.
So you wake up. Who wakes up first? Go ahead and roll the The 6. Whoever gets highest will wake up first.
How are me and her waking up first? Because we're in the back, bro. We don't even know what's happening until it happens.
Yeah, but you crash. So you know that you're crashed. You'll just
Exactly.
figure out
Chances are, Al would be the one to wake up first. Because we're covered in stuff. We've been hit by boxes and barrels. And
Maybe since you're a druid, you wake up faster. I don't know. Just roll the 6.
the 6.
The 6, the square one,
The 6,
cube.
Yeah, normally.
Alright, cool.
I got a 2.
2.
I
Well,
got a 2.
oh, no, you don't.
I got 2
You go first.
I got a 6.
6. So, Alec, you wake up first. What do you want to do?
I want to go wake them up and tell me, like, make sure they're alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my sword and I'm gonna go check them out.
So talk to him.
Are you alright? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you good?
I don't know, I think. I guess.
Okay. I see a bunch of eyes. So watch out. I would like draw some sort of weapon. What? No, this is not laughing matter. You're gonna get killed.
I don't have any weapons. You start that with. What's your attack?
I have a wooden shield.
What do you
I have armor. Light, medium armor.
What do you have?
Oh, I have night vision.
Cantrips.
What do I look?
What else?
That's it. Shape water, manipulate water, produce flame, make fire. That's
I
it.
have a mace, crowbar,
No, bro.
backpack, 1 U, baton,
I have a short sword.
leather armor,
And I have night vision. And I have no martial arts.
Okay, that's my weapon.
matchbox, 10
I put on my
days
short
of food.
sword.
I have 10 days of food, y'all. We have Gucci.
And
You don't want to check out the record? You just play your weapon?
yeah, I'll pull up and I'll turn on my night vision.
Dark vision? But okay. Stay
It
fine.
says night vision.
Stay fine.
Oh, never mind.
You said it was night, bro.
You crashed and you were unconscious and you woke up. She woke up and
Well,
then
you need to do a better job of telling us, because you made it sound like it was nighttime when we all crashed.
it was that time when you crashed and then you woke up and then it was daytime.
Oh, well, you should have said after hours the sun rises and you begin to wake up.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
Bro, you gotta get more
That's
detail in the
hindsight.
story. The whole thing is you direct us. We're asking questions because you're like, oh yeah, by the way, it's light outside now.
Okay.
You've been unconscious for 8 hours, all through the night. That's all I'm just saying. Be a little more descriptive.
So what you want to do, Leslie? Draw your sword and what? You walk around, figure out what
I
happened.
got you.
Okay. You see that your cabin is all torn to bits. There's no way to recover it or fix it or anything. There's some arrows stuck to the side. Your horses are gone.
They didn't like touch us though.
No, they like we're dead. The captain's missing though. The captain, the dwarf
They're
guy.
gonna pay us.
Yeah, the guy who's gonna pay you. He's
What the frick? I want to abandon
He's gone.
this mission. If he ain't there to pay me, what the heck?
I was gonna say, is his gold pouch there? Or is every trace of him gone?
every trace. All that's left is a note. A note that was given to him by the guy he wanted you to deliver it to, Mr. Gundren Roxier. Because Mr. Gundren has the gold.
Gundren style.
Yeah, Mr. Gundren has the gold when he gets his materials. So, what do you want to do, London? What are you doing, weirdo?
It beeped.
So,
I want to leave.
you want to leave?
Yes.
What do you leave for? You want to just walk down the road? You want to walk into the woods?
I want to walk into the woods.
The woods? Okay.
I changed my mind. I'm gonna keep going with the how much
Your
time.
turn's over. Your turn's over.
What did
Your
I
turn's
say?
over. You said you wanted to look out around. You wanted to
Oh,
check
yeah,
out what
yeah,
happened
yeah.
to the crash.
Okay.
So then you're gonna walk into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go by yourself into the woods.
I think that's pretty stupid, but
Okay.
okay.
What
Wait,
are you
no,
gonna
no,
do?
I want to go to the road.
You're gonna just walk down the road?
Too late now.
You're not gonna say anything?
You need to make sure. This isn't, because once you go, that's it. He reacts based on what you do.
Okay.
So if you walk in the woods alone, next thing you know, Shawnee could say, oh,
You're actually done.
well, Aslan sees that there's 8 goblins in the woods and they kill you.
Okay, so I'm
So,
gonna be like, I asked Dad. What's
I'm
his
not
name?
dead.
What's his name?
I'm Glinkset.
I asked Glinkset if he wants to come down the road with me.
No.
Let's say that. You wanna just walk down the road into who knows what?
With me?
Well, no. First, we need to, like I said, take stock of what's wrong, what's going on with the cart. If we were trying to transport something, what's in the back of the cart?
There were metals, some food, and just provisions, and
So anything that we can take?
yeah, I mean there's some.
Because I'm taking everything out of this wagon now.
Well, it looks like the goblins raided it, but you see they left a small box untouched, and in the small box there's a symbol of what looks to be just a 6-pronged snowflake.
Alright, so I'm taking that.
Okay.
I close the box and I put that in my
Your backpack.
backpack. Yep.
Hey, that was me.
What?
I'm sharing up for no one else.
It's a 6-piece snowflake. It can't be big enough for all 3 of us. If I sell it or anything, we can all split it because we're all in this together.
We're
But,
all in this together.
Definitely not trying to
So
shaft anybody here.
check it out.
Sword and challenge me? What?
Checked it out, and you noticed there were some arrows inside. So what do you think? You think it was an ambush? Think you just crashed because you're
I'm gonna see, yeah, and I'm gonna try to get those arrows out of the side and put them in my backpack.
okay?
Cause I think I have a crossbow. No, I don't. Do I? Bedroll, mess.
I have a crossbow.
Matchbox, 10 torches, 10 days of food, water skin, rope.
Yeah, I have a crossbow.
Well, it don't matter because if it hasn't taken them out, she can just give them to you. That's fine.
I give you the arrows as they come out.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 5. There were all in all there were 15 arrows inside. You can only manage to pull out 6 because they were really large, deep in there. And the tips broke off.
You have 6 arrows now.
So London, are you still walking down the road, or are you still there, or what are you doing, London?
I'm
Have you
walking
left
down.
yet, or you're just walking down the road? How's she gonna give you the arrows then?
This is about details, honey. So you need to keep up with what you're doing. You need to remember what you say. And you need to remember what you choose to do with your character affects the story drastically.
Okay, so I decided to come back, and Aslan hands me the arrows, and I'm like, hey, do you wanna come walk down the road with me, Aslan?
My name is an Aslan.
I mean, what's your name?
Charles.
Carl?
So you're gonna try to convince Aslan to walk down the road with you?
Yes.
Roll the 20, and then add the persuasion. Or you can force her to do it and roll strength if you'd rather have that. What'd you get, 13?
Wait,
Plus what? Persuasion. In here. It'll be in P.
Persuasion.
Anybody want any corn dogs?
So 15. No, thanks, I'm good.
Good.
I'll roll a, let's see what we got. Okay, do you wanna go?
Do I wanna go?
Yeah, you want.
As long as like if something bad happens, you die first.
So you're basically saying, I'll go with you, but you gotta protect me, kind of situation?
Right.
You have to go first.
Yeah, you go first. You lead the way and I'll go.
Are you gonna go too, Dan? You just punk snowflake, you're not gonna go down the trail with me. Alright,
I'm not gonna go right yet. I'm gonna wait and see if there's any. I'm gonna actually search the area, see if there's any sign of the captain.
Yeah, the guy who you were escorting?
Yeah.
The goods?
First, I'm gonna check that, see if there's anything else in the near vicinity, and if not, I'm then gonna join them. But I want to make sure that he's not gonna come back first, or he's not clinging to life from 20 feet that way. I just can't see him.
Roll a 20. 18, what's your perception?
Perception.
It'd be in skills. 4?
What? Really?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
4, so 22. Yeah. So you see, it looks like there was a scuffle. You see marks as if someone was dragged towards into the woods. You see Hoof prints from the horses going down the trail still.
Going down the trail,
Going
away from
down
them or
towards them. So the horses ran farther down.
I got you.
They didn't run back, they ran further
I
down.
got you.
And you see that there are claw marks as if something was trying to fight, but it was overwhelmed by something.
Okay.
So you want to share that with them? Or do you want to go with them? What do you want to do? Because me talking to you, they don't know what's going on because they're down the
There's no
road.
reason to tell them that, so.
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't find anything else, I didn't see anybody, so I guess, yeah, we'll just go and we'll catch up to them.
Okay. So y'all heading down the trail?
Yep.
Okay. So it's about midday. You've been walking for a while. You come into the road and you see 2 dead horses. The same horses that were drawing your cabin.
Oh,
It looks like their entrails or their innards have become outwards. Their skin is all ripped. Their hides are gone, and they're stuck in the middle of the road, kind of like they were killed for fun. And you see blood going into the woods. What do you want to do?
Can you
I
turn down Taylor Swift a little bit for your track albums?
And we get DMC aid.
Get what?
DMC aid. If you play like music, they'll copyright claim, and you won't be able to make money off the YouTube video.
Yeah, is that too, if you're not even thinking about it?
What do you want to do? You want to go first?
It's her turn, we're not on mine.
Sure. We can go the same way we went.
Well, I didn't hear anything else besides that someone was drug into the woods. What happened after that? What did
You were walking, right?
Yeah,
And then you came across the 2 dead horses. Are pulling your cabin.
okay.
Their innards are out. There's.
The fuck do we stop for? Keep walking.
You just keep walking.
The
You don't want to
fuck,
investigate?
No, I don't investigate, bro. It's a dead horse, and it obviously looks like whatever killed this horse, it's ripped its innards out. You think that's something I want to look around and find? Not quite. I have a scimitar. I don't even know what that is. It's like the Prince of Persia sword, I guess, but still, that's not gonna help me against whatever destroyed these horses. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking.
Or guys, gonna keep walking now. You want to investigate? You want to keep walking? It's midday, so your dark vision is not going to work.
I wanna poke it.
You want to poke the horses?
If it's midday, then I can obviously see further enough in their vicinity that I don't think I need to investigate. So yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
You're going to
I'm
poke the
just
dead
going a
horse?
little bit. I'm gonna poke it and I'm gonna keep walking.
Why?
Because
Okay.
I wanna make sure that it's like,
Dead? It's not going to come against a zombie?
that it's not gonna like
Jump at you?
come at me.
You poke the horse, and nothing happens. Your finger is just covered in blood now.
Gross.
Yeah. You run your finger over some scratch marks,
slow.
and that's about it. Then else you go with the horse.
So I wipe the blood off my finger.
You can, yeah.
Wipe it
You want
off.
to wrap it on your shirt? Wrap it on what?
Throw it on the ground.
The ground? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Lon?
Just keep on walking.
Keep walking. You gonna ignore everything happen? Okay. So you guys want to keep walking? You want to keep walking until what, nighttime? And stop? Alright. See,
Bro, I'm not walking till nighttime and stop. I'm walking to the next thing. There's gotta be something between
Gotta be a
where
town.
we are. There's gotta be a town. There's gotta be a person and experience something between now and then. Cause where are we supposed to take this thing? How far are we away from that?
from, well, it's a city carriage ride, and you're about 1 day of walking. So you're about
So about halfway.
3/4 of the way
Alright. Alright, so again,
to the
yeah.
town he's at.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm not.
Is it
It
nighttime?
shouldn't be until nighttime, unless it's literally like what 3 o'clock and it's about to turn dark. But from the time we've been walking, right?
So you keep walking, and it turns dusk, but you can see smoke coming out of this cave entrance. And you see lights flickering aside, and you hear snarling and humans screaming.
Screw them humans. Die.
There's no other humans around now. I'm going to investigate.
You're gonna go investigate? Okay. Do you wanna just walk straight towards the cave? You wanna like hide in the trees and look at the cave?
Straight toward the cave. I'm gonna try to sneak as best as I can up to the side of the cave.
Well, how are you gonna, if there's something in there, how are you gonna defeat it? I
With
like
his scimitar.
I have a scimitar. I have a sword. First, I'm looking before anything. I'm just getting a closer look. I'm not running in
That's
there
what you wanna do.
Leroy Jenkins style, just like, hey.
Alright, do you wanna climb up a tree and look at the cave? Or you wanna be in like the grass laying down? You wanna be on top of the cave? What do you wanna do?
Bro, my plan is to creep up to the side of the cave and poke my head in.
Okay.
Cause that's it. Cause it can't be, if I'm laying on the ground, how can I see what's going on in the cave? If I'm
The
in
cave
the
is
tree,
kinda like-
maybe, but the tree has to be far away to be able to see. I feel like my best bet is gonna be to kinda creep up to it and kinda look around, you know?
Alright. Well, no, what do you wanna do? You wanna keep walking?
I'm glad I don't need
You
no
wanna
quiet checks or anything. Nobody heard
just
me.
stealth check? But
Apparently I'm already up there.
no, we're coming back. Once everybody tells what it's doing, we're gonna go back to you.
No.
So I don't do your whole thing and it spoils whatever it is in the cave.
Oh no, I just didn't know if you were like, yeah, you make it to the cave. London, what do you do?
No, you're walking towards the cave and then I'm asking her what she's doing.
But I'm
I thought it
gonna
was Aslan's turn next.
Doesn't matter, everybody's
Oh,
doing
okay, I
the
got
same
you. I
thing.
thought you had
It's
to go.
not like a
I just
combat
thought you
where
had to go in order as
No.
far as people were.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to investigate with Dad because I have.
I'm not dead.
I
Don't
mean,
follow me there, or I'll smack you with my
what's your name again?
scimitar.
Glink.
Glink
Glink.
set.
Yeah,
Just
glink.
call me GS.
All right, I'm going with GS because I have a crossbow and arrows.
So that's 2 stealth rolls when that comes to your turn again. What do you want to do?
Alright, do I have any, like, popcorn something in my bag?
No.
I don't wanna watch these people eat.
You got dark vision, so you can like
I don't wanna watch these
like,
people
I
yeah.
thought it was dusk. It wasn't dark. It was
dark. Dark.
details that get me killed.
Oh.
Is it dark or not? Because you said we were walking into the nighttime and then you're like, come across the cave.
Well, you said it was.
We're light.
You said it was dusk, but you could see, and you see the fire. So I'm assuming it's right at
Is it dark or is it light?
the beginning
The
stage of dark,
sun's just set like maybe 15 minutes ago.
pre-dark,
Yeah, pre-dark.
pre-dark, dark.
Dark, but it's not dark.
It's dark, but it's
Okay.
not dark. All right,
Okay,
Like,
I'm turning on my night vision, right?
Dark vision, yeah.
bro. It's not goggles. You don't have to turn it on.
It's just your eyes.
It should just
it's
be
just your
instantly.
eyes,
You should
yeah.
be able to
Okay.
see.
Got the dark vision, easy and clutch.
Mm-hmm.
I got my
Can you
sword.
go with them?
I
Or
am.
just,
I'm
like, sit
gonna
with
go with them, but I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
stay far enough to where I can still eat my popcorn and laugh
You don't
with
have
you
popcorn.
related.
You don't have any
You have like
popcorn?
you have sliced apples.
I'm gonna eat my apple. I'm gonna laugh at them.
Okay.
All right.
And I push
Bet.
you forward and
Cause I was just about to say, yeah, my turn. I turn around and I grab Aslan by the front of her,
Yeah,
whatever,
I
and I
think
throw her into the
she-
fucking cave.
Yeah.
Alright, Dad, roll stealth. So roll the what's the 20?
11.
Yeah, what's your thing?
0.
0, so an 11. You peek your head around and you see it's a very wide cavern-esque cave. It opens into this cavern. There's some wolves in a cage. There's this, and it goes up kind of like around, kind of like a spiral into this other room where you hear the human again. He's screaming in pain, and the voice sounds familiar almost.
oh my god.
And you see about 6 or so goblins patrolling the cave.
How big
Uh,
are
when
these
you-
goblins?
Hmm?
How big are these goblins?
They're about
Height and
humanoid
weight.
size,
Give me height and weight.
height and weight. Let's say they're like 5'7".
Dude, that's a big ass goblin.
Uh,
bro. I'm thinking like 4 foot, 4, 5.
At like what? Let's say
And they're all 5'7".
140. At like 140.
These are average men walking around this fucking cave. These ain't goblins.
They're sickly green men.
No.
Nah, let's do the goblins from Spiderwick. They're like this tall, yeah, like yay high. They're like 80 pounds.
Well, just give me something. There's 6 of them, but how am I supposed to defeat 6 grown ass men with goblins?
There's 3 of you. The goblins aren't all that smart.
I wasn't gonna do anything because all we're gonna do is throw her to the cave because she's.
Okay. And as you peek in, you see the wolves start to snarl at you because your stealth check was so low.
Yeah, 'cause you suck.
Then you turn your head back around, and then we'll get to what else happens, depending on what they do. Alright, Lana, what do you want to do?
What,
Did you peek around with them?
supposed to roll?
Not yet, no. What do you want to do?
I wanted to wait outside.
You going with him, so you're just gonna let him look in? Because you won't know what's going on.
I thought you had to do a stealth. You said stealth check for both of us on the game back. She still gotta walk up to the cave.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to keep up.
I'm trying, there's so much going on. Alright,
I
let me
told
go.
you numerous times, you gotta be ready for this, bro.
What'd you get?
12 and
Plus
then with
what?
stealth.
You need to be reading stories, being descriptive, and remembering stuff. If you need a
Oh.
piece of paper, get one.
So 12.
So 12? Right. So you walk into the cave, a couple twigs snap, but that's normal.
Mhm.
Nothing really major happens. So you want to peek your head inside too? Or you want to just sit outside the cave beside him?
I
Let him see
wanna-
everything?
Peek inside.
You peek inside the cave and you see the exact same he saw. And that's about it. I know you're there.
I'm not like interested.
You're behind them. You're looking. So what it is? They're beside the cave. You're perpendicular to the cave. So you're also beside them. You're parallel to it.
Now the wolves are snarling because they smell at least popcorn.
Ooh.
Alright, so like, they're going in.
You're eating raw corn kernels.
Nobody's
no, they're not
going in,
going
bro.
in. They look.
My head turned the corner.
Dad peeked his head around. Yeah, that's all that happened.
I looked. I barely looked.
They
Okay.
both peeked their
I'm
head.
gonna look both ways. Like I'm crossing the street. See, there ain't nothing
Draw
else.
off the dice.
See, there ain't nothing else going on, right?
No.
Nothing else.
Mm-mm.
And I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna start walking backwards. And
You're
then
gonna walk back the way you came.
No, never mind. I'm not gonna walk backwards. I'm gonna start dancing.
Just start dancing.
I'm gonna do the whipping nay.
Mhm.
I knew it. I was gonna start.
Start whipping a nana.
Yeah.
What, in front of the cave? Beside the cave?
Like behind them. Like I'm not
Oh.
behind them.
Why are you whipping his
I
name?
guess we talked about the fact that we're in a covered wagon. So nobody knows what a whip and a nene is.
So now
So
you
you turn-
brought everybody outside because you look like a jackass and you're dancing in the middle of the fucking forest.
They go
What's
outside.
the
Roll
number?
performance.
Can we just
Roll
cover
performance.
ends?
What is that?
Roll a 20.
And it's gonna be a bad one. Watch this.
15.
15, what's your plus?
Plus what?
In persuasion.
Oh, persuasion?
Yeah.
2.
2, so 17.
Yeah.
The goblins come out,
Oh,
right?
Oh my
Because
god.
you're being loud, you're stomping all over the place. However, they look at you, and they're just perplexed as to what you were doing. And they kind of forget what's going on. Because they sit in the kind of semicircle around you, and they're all just watching what you're doing, waiting for the next move. So while you're doing that, what do you want to do? You want to go check the cave out since all the goblins are out watching Aslan?
Alright, so I tell
You want to
someone.
sneak attack the goblins? What do you want to do?
My name's
I
not
was about to
Slush.
say-
My name's Mushy Glitterfield. Oh.
I tell MG over here.
MGK. No.
MG glitter, sir. No, but I tell MG to pull out her crossbow, and if any of them start to move, then she's got a
That
sniper.
was bad.
Okay.
But yes, I
So
go
you're
investigate
telling
the
her
cave.
to make sure the goblins don't get.
I'm telling her to keep an eye on the goblins while I go check out the cave.
Okay. You good with that one? You alright with that? Alright, so you check out the cave. What do you want to do? You can go up in that other room where that guy was,
Of course I'm gonna go up there. That was a
or you can use
voice.
your animal handling and maybe free the wolves.
Ooh, I do have that, don't I? Do I?
Yeah, everybody has animal handling. Sorry.
Hey, I'm dancing. I'm
4?
dancing. They
Wait,
distracted.
but don't I?
Hey,
Don't you what?
hey. Hey,
Oh
hey,
no, that's
hey.
dragon speed.
Hey.
I was gonna say, bro, I need to know.
Stop whipping his name.
Hey, but they distracted.
Uh,
so
I
I'm
wish I
with
could
it. Hey,
talk to him.
You should talk to the wolves.
He's
Hey,
just
Okay,
one
so roll animal
time.
handling. You
Whoa.
can wolves talk
I
to.
want me whip.
They might not. They probably won't, but they can like show you something.
Watch me.
Well, I don't want to talk to them. I just want to let them out so they'll attack the goblins and not me.
Okay, so roll animal handling.
But I don't know if they're trained like that. What am I rolling?
It's a 20.
I'm just watching who we're
It's an action.
watching.
Come on, that 20.
You roll a 6, and the goblins, you let them out, and the goblin and the wolf, he
Fucking fights me.
he nips your finger, and he just runs out of the cave. He bolts. He's gone. He doesn't do anything with the goblins. He just runs.
But now you fucked me up, because now I can't go upstairs neither, because now they gotta see the wolf run by.
They hear the wolf snarl. The goblins hear the wolf snarl, and they look at it. But I will performance again. If you get higher than a 15, the goblins won't do anything. So this is all on you.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Hey, this is so much pressure. You guys.
You want to start
Watch
dancing?
you whip and watch you roll yay.
That's good. An 8? What's your
8 plus 3.
plus 3? So
I'm
11.
gonna be +8.
So the goblins all start to move,
Darn it.
and as they do that, Mushy over here decides I'm gonna pop one
If you're
because
gonna.
you're watching them. So you're like they start to move, and you want to shoot one right with your crossbow.
You need
Okay,
to
so
shoot
you-
in the heart or shoot in the brain.
Yeah, where are you aiming? The body.
Heart or
You-
brain?
Brain.
Okay, so you're aiming for the head, and let me. I'll get the goblin. I'll roll.
Stop. Just stop. You're not reading the Wikipedia anymore.
Yeah, you might as well stop there, not paying attention anymore.
Darn.
What?
Okay, so I'll roll for the goblin.
That's
And
like
I
28.
roll him in acrobatics, and if he gets higher than a,
Well, that's unfortunate for Smush, because you would have just killed her with that.
It was a
That's always
20,
the-
yeah. that's 9. So 9 plus 2. So you shoot the crossbow bolt, and he Neo from the Matrixes.
What did she get?
Oh,
What
roll.
did she roll? Because she's obviously got a
She
roll
said she wanted to shoot
before.
him. So yeah, London, roll your what's your crossbow damage? What's your crossbow? Yeah. So you want to fire your crossbow? It's what, dexterity? It's crossbow's dexterity. So yeah, roll the Where's his attacks? What is your crossbow do? How much damage does your crossbow do?
Crossbones, what's that? Your eye rating?
Crossbow.
You're not sure.
Okay, so your crossbow. Go ahead and roll the 20. A 10? So he dodges it, because he's a lot better than you. And the bolt misses, and the goblins get mad because you shot at them.
Aww.
So they all get up, and they all start to charge. 2 of them go towards Aslan,
Darn.
2 of them go towards London, and then one of them decides to go after you
It's
did.
not as
Mushy. Okay, fine. Two after Charles, 2 go after Mushy over here. One of them decides to chase after the wolf to get it back,
Uh-huh.
and one goes back to guarding the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
It's combat now, because you know they're running at you. What weapon do you have?
I have a short
You
sword.
have a short sword. Okay.
You gonna start swinging that already?
How much damage does your short sword do? Did you write that down?
Oh, bro.
2d.
No damage of
Did
5.
you write it over here?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Roll a d6.
They see me
Roll a
rolling.
6.
We playing.
The 6 sided.
Rolling over
Yeah,
try
okay.
to kill them goblins. Yeah, we killing goblins. Yeah, we be killing goblins.
4.
That's 2.
So, 2. You have to roll again. Pretty good.
I can't even tell.
What's it?
I think it's a 1.
Top number? Yeah, a 1. So, you do,
So get another dice if you can't see. Switch that one out.
you slice at the goblin,
Okay.
and you do 3 damage. And he kind of like keels over, takes a knee, and he's touching his chest, or he's
Heel.
swinging at the head.
This knife
Where are you swinging
will
at?
heal.
I'm gonna stab him in the back of the neck.
They're right at you. So they're
Oh,
running
then-
straight towards you.
Then I'm gonna try to stab him in the heart.
In the heart? Okay.
Wait.
So you
Heart.
kind of like leave a deep gash from shoulder to shoulder. From shoulder to like midsection. You kind of like leave this nice clean gash, and the other goblin, he swings at you with his little club. Roll acrobatics. So roll the 20. 19? Okay. So you do a graceful double backflip and then stomp on the goblin's head
Jesus Christ.
because you have an athletics. She rolled 19 on the athletics.
Okay,
Yeah, she's pretty athletic.
thank you. I worked out. I worked
I'm
out.
not gonna realize. You can't do
Really?
that.
No, this is the whole point of the game. Is it's not really real life. Okay. So Aslan's done with her 2 goblins. London, what do you want to do about your two goblins?
I want to do a graceful shot at the heart.
You want to aim a shot for the heart?
Graceful, power, you know.
She's a
mad,
cleric.
He said graceful for me because I rolled a 19 on athletics. So graceful to a black back and I snarled his head.
Well, you're a cleric.
She's trying to. Bro, if it doesn't, he only did that because of the roll. It all depends on your roll. If you get a nat 20, it'll be a spectacular shot or something. So roll.
Yeah, roll the.
So beautiful that it like.
Roll the 12.
Stop trying to copy because you feel like that. Roll 12.
For 3. So your crossbow bolt, you shoot at it and you hit. Miraculously, you hit like the weakest spot on the goblin. You hit like a one finger.
But how do they throw a free?
It's not even his main hand too. You hit the hand that's not holding his club.
Man, what a terrible aim.
So
You saw.
as a goblin, he runs at you and he
Where are you?
He takes
What
his-
did I do?
he
Girl
takes
Scout
his
me?
club and he
Hmm?
bonks you. So roll a 20. See if you can dodge it with an athletics.
Can you?
Please.
Why not?
Please, please, please.
17? Okay.
Yes, touch him.
So,
Big hole now.
You
I'll
drop
have to though.
you drop and start breakdancing. You trip them both,
Okay.
and you take one of your crossbow bolts and you stab it in the heart. So you've got one goblin down.
Alright.
There's still one goblin, and there's one goblin who's since he's guarding the cave. He turned around. He saw Dad. He's like, huh? Or he saw GS, and he's like, hey. He sounds like he's a goblin. He's like, oh.
What happened to the other wolf?
The other wolf? There wasn't another wolf. There was one wolf in the
Oh, I thought
cage.
you said wolf.
Here, wait, I heard that. I'm still in these.
Alright, so he grumbles at me, I guess, whatever. I don't
He's-
understand what he said.
He's goblin speaking at you, but since you don't speak goblin, you don't know what he's saying. And he charges at you.
Alright, what do you need?
What do I need?
Yeah.
You can cast fireball. Well, not fireball, but you can make fire.
No, I'm just saying, what do you need? I gotta roll, right?
Oh, you gotta roll the,
Alright, I rolled a 14.
No, you didn't.
You wish.
I hope I roll a 14. I'll make you wash the dishes.
Who would you make wash dishes?
You roll
It's
a
my day
14.
anyway.
15. What are you gonna do?
What am I doing? I'm killing him, bro.
You're slashing
He's charging at me.
slashing with your
So
sword? You wanna fire? You wanna make fire at him?
why would I make that's not more effective than a sword? I don't think.
Alright, so you're slashing with your sword. And he, you hit him in his leg. So he's.
Leg right at a 15. What's his will save? Or whatever.
I'll roll athletics. He had a 2 on athletics, so you hit him like square in the
Chop
neck.
his head off, bro.
Yeah, you hit him square in the neck, and he just dies.
Trying to keep me.
Okay, Dad, calm down. And so that's all the goblins but one. Luna still has a goblin left, and one of the goblins is chasing after the wolves. Allie killed both of hers, you killed yours, and she killed hers. Allie did that graceful backflip after doing all that weird stuff.
Smash him right there. I got you.
Yeah. So, okay. And, Allie, this is. Do you want to help London?
No.
You want to let the goblins run at her?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the heck, bro?
I mean, I'm not gonna make her help you. It's just, she might be mad at you later for, you didn't help her out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet.
That's up to me later. That's a future me
That's an issue for me in the future. Okay, London. So the goblin, he's running at you. And he's kind of like, he's really mad, so he just charges at you. And he goes to tackle you. Roll athletics.
Huh?
Roll athletics, roll a 20. What'd you get?
A 9.
Okay, so he tackles you, because I got an 11. And he starts beating on you with his little grubby goblin hands. So start wailing, bam, 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 bam. And so you're on the ground, and you scream out, please, save me, save me. Alright, Dad. You wanna keep exploring the clay cave? You wanna go over?
Fuck around, finish what I'm doing, bro.
So, you go into the cave, and you see in this fiery room the captain. He's chained up, he's bleeding, but he's alive. And you see hordes and hordes and tons of gold and other trinkets and all your stuff that the goblins stole from you. Because the goblins crashed your caravan, so they had all your stuff in that cave. They have the captain in there, and they have all the tools you have to deliver to Fandelver, the town that the dwarf is in.
So that's why the horse was from there.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of gold.
Alright, so what? What'd you say?
So you have all the stuff in the cave. All the stuff's in the cave. You want to go rescue the guy. You want to take all the gold and then rescue the guy. You want to ask the guy what happened.
Oh. I collect everything I can get my hands on and put it in my backpack.
Everything you can carry?
The guy.
Good.
Yeah, as far as all my stuff, all the stuff.
Well,
All
you
the gold, I'm
really-
taking all of it.
You don't really have a wagon, so you can only ever take the pocket money of the gold. You take some apples, and you carry maybe 2 of the metal bars. Just
You tell me what I can carry, but I get whatever I can get.
okay. So you get
Then I go to see about.
you get a crowbar. You get some lockpicking tools.
So do I need to put this on or
You
something?
get apples. You can put lockpicking tools and crowbar. And everything else is just rations.
Why are you drawing, Aslan?
Because.
Alright. What do you want to do? You want to save London this time?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't know.
So what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm going in that
You
cave
see
and I'm trying to
London
grab some
getting
crap.
wailed on. You don't know there's stuff in the caves. You want to go in the cave
Well,
and
I'm
see what
going
he's
in
doing?
there. Yeah, I'm going in there.
Okay. You go in the cave and she walks in and she's like, hey.
I got this covered, bro. Where's the other one?
Screw the other one.
Oh, wow.
Alright, London, roll strength to try to get him off you.
6.
6. You have 13. So this small 4'10" goblin man.
Did he just grow?
I thought he was 5'7".
They were all 5'7".
I shrunk them. They're 4'10" because you said a whole grown man is too scaled.
Too scaled.
I can't deal with 4 grown men. So he stays on.
As one man, hell no, I can't deal with 4 grown men. What the hell do you think? Do you not know math? 4 is always bigger than 1.
Okay, whatever. And he stays on, and he.
When in your town was 1 is bigger than 4?
I'm gonna get payback already. If I'm not dead.
No absolute value.
From you, Aslan.
It's negative.
He didn't help me
Alright,
either,
so
though.
the goblin gashes you
He
in the
didn't help
arm.
me either, though.
The goblin claws you in the arm, and he runs away. Realizing that he's out of his league because the other 2 are just so dangerous. So he goes over to find his friend who went to chase it to the wolf, and all you have is a gash on the arm now.
Bro, he knew that she was like, is she like the infected or something?
No,
Please
she's
tell
not
me she's
infected.
infected.
She gets like a cut on her arm.
She's gonna die of like sepsis or something.
No, Aslan. Jesus Christ.
If I wanted to.
Section, calm down.
It's like an organ trail, bro. She can die of dysentery.
Okay.
Bitten by a snake.
So who's gonna dash at her arm? And Dad and Aslan.
When I'm dead, I will in London.
Oh my god. GS, MG,
Charles.
and Charles.
Charles!
They all lived the goblin encounter, and they all got some tools and some food from the stuff they would carry.
Uh-huh.
And
Should take.
you guys don't rescue Captain to bring him with you?
I was rescuing him after I picked up all the stuff anyway, after you lost that part.
Okay. Yeah, I lost that part, my bad. So you go to take, you see
So she's gotta be pissed, because all the stuff in the wagon is now in our backpacks.
Yeah, I remember I saw some stuff too.
he looks at you and he says, thank you so much for helping me.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, you know what, just forget it, this wasn't worth it anyway. And he gives you all the gold he had, and he says, thank you for rescuing me.
Hey, you
And he
didn't know
says,
too right.
can I trouble you for some help getting to the next town? So I can get some help. Because none of you guys
Bro, I will walk behind you, but I'm not walking with you like talking about.
Is Lone a cleric?
You got us into
Yes.
this mess.
You're a cleric. So Lone, you wanna try to heal him? You wanna like take care of his wounds?
Yeah.
No, you can heal yourself too.
Oh, then
Yeah,
let me heal
You
myself.
can pray. You can pray. You can't heal yourself. You can
Okay.
pray to the Lord.
I prayed to the elf god.
Bro, you
He
gotta roll
saved
the dice,
me.
right?
Yeah, roll performance.
19.
19.
Bam, bro.
Plus what?
Now that one
Plus
is
what on
apart.
performance?
What's one or what?
Performance. What's your performance modifier?
2.
2, so 21. So your arm, suddenly you feel no pain in your arm.
Yay.
And miraculously, the captain looks at himself and he's like, huh, never mind, this doesn't feel so bad anymore. And he leaves the cave, he takes a deep breath, and he starts walking back the way you guys came from. He starts walking back towards the inn.
Blows.
I got some stuff from him too.
Yeah, that's why I got some stuff from him.
Calm down, you know you're a little fucking thief.
But he just left me there, so what did I get from him?
From the guy you saved,
Get all that stuff out of there.
he looks at you and he says, thank you, sister, I'll go spread the word of God. And he goes back to the town.
Haha, you got a Jesus gift.
Bro, just like me trick or treating. Then I have this bag that says this is the name of Jesus.
You prayed.
What do you expect?
He promises to crochet you a nice scarf for in Neverwinter.
I don't want
You'll never use it.
a
Send you a
scarf.
money order by Raven.
I don't want a scarf.
Too bad.
Bro, stop being picky and greedy.
Well, I
He
listen.
gave us all his stuff that he had. What more did you want from the guy? His foot? Here, ma'am, thank you for saving me. Please take my foot as repayment. Now, can you please fix it so I'm not bleeding after you had my foot?
And hopefully I don't get an infection from
Yeah. So y'all done the cave, and it starts to rain. So you can keep going in the rain,
Oh, nope.
or you can just wait in the cave for the rain to leave.
Yeah, bro. I just had a fight with some human-like goblin.
And nothing happened to
spider
you.
monsters.
Nothing happened to you.
I don't care. I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm taking a nap. We all need to get some rest.
All right.
She's healed somebody and
Where you
she's
off?
injured. Evelyn's just like,
Wait,
ooh,
did I
I
get
stole
something
something too.
Yes, you healed yourself. Everybody, you killed everybody. You healed yourself and the god. You were 19.
You were injured, so everybody needs to take a little rest.
Okay. So everybody's sleeping. You're not having anyone stay guard.
I'm
We'll
staying
take
guard.
turns, but we're all. I'm taking a nap. I don't know what they're doing.
I'm going to sleep.
What are you doing, Lon?
I guess I'm garden.
You're gonna keep watch.
We'll do every 2 hours. Just wake me up when you get
Okay.
tired, and we'll switch. I'm fine with that.
So
That's what it is. I don't have a thingy.
Evan's never gonna let me guard.
Nobody does.
He wants to
Well, it's not
sleep.
important. That's the extra one she has.
Oh, okay.
That's
What-
I figured it out.
What was?
So the night passes by uneventfully. Everybody gets a nice night's sleep.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Everybody's
What you knew for that? We deserve a good night's sleep first.
everybody's well rested,
Shit breaks off.
and
Popping off, bro.
everybody wakes up, and it's a nice sunny day. Nice sunny day outside. The birds chirping. There's little puddles on the ground. Looks like a scene from a book you read when you were a kid. It's a great scene. And you hear children playing
Who?
in the distance.
Can I eat them?
The children.
Can I?
You want to be a war criminal?
Oh no.
Bro, how would you eat kids?
We're already criminals?
You don't need to be a cannibal. We got food.
Okay. So yeah, it's not raining anymore. You hear children playing and people talking, and it sounds like you're near a
How come we didn't see this town 2 days ago?
Bro, I was just thinking.
it's a family of traveling merchants.
Oh, now
they're in a wagon.
Oh, now they're
A
merchants.
second ago, you about to be like, yeah, you see this town, and then there's.
Well, if you let me explain,
No, you need to be first. We shouldn't have these type of questions.
you shouldn't have this type of question.
What about
You interrupted me.
If this is a town, then would we have seen it 2 days ago?
Town. It's not a town. You see a wagon coming by with a stubborn old donkey. You see
Is
a
he
wagon
making
being
waffles?
drawn by you see a wagon being drawn by a donkey, and there's a tired old man and woman with their 2 little kids
Like the kids.
It's Nana and Ray. I'm just kidding.
who are just running around, being loud, playing with their little orange soccer ball.
Those sounds like the cousins that I so do not like.
What cousins?
Raised
Alright.
raised grandchildren.
You see him
Good
pass.
morrow.
You see him oh yeah, you walk out of the cave and you scream good morrow.
I don't scream it, I say it
Say
loudly.
good morrow.
Good morrow!
Jesus!
No, I walk out and I say good morrow, which is exactly what I did.
Okay.
You're like mom.
He looks
Last
at you.
year emo music.
I have nothing
He looks
like
at you and
good
says,
morrow.
"Oh hello, my druid of the forest."
Just call me
That's what it
GS.
does. I know.
He says, "Okay, Mr. GS. How can I help you?"
We almost got like
I was just inquiring about the distance to the next town.
He looks at you and he says, "Well, this town over here.
Who drinks like that?
There's this town, and it just happens to be maybe a 2-hour walk down the road.
Which way? The way you're
The
going or
the
where
way
you're
we
coming
came.
from?
How would they know there's a 2-hour town down the road if they
Bro, if it's a traveling merchant, they've been
you would
around.
have passed the road? You
Obviously,
would have passed
no.
the town if it was the way you came."
Look, it's just
Maybe. Just because you have seen him that day doesn't mean he hasn't been this route before.
Right.
I'm new to this place. That's not saying he is.
Well,
He says,
and then I got
he
all
says,
Plus, they have to know that there's nobody around without making a bunch of noise. Because if they were in the woods, they want to be quiet if there were goblins and
one
stuff.
little drop.
So they have to know that they're safe. They have to know. It makes sense that he knows which way. It could be the other way.
well, yeah, the way he says there's a 2-hour walk the way he came. There's a
I'll
town.
stab you with this pistol. 2-hour walk away. You can't catch
Wait,
it.
so you
There's a
know?
town.
What's the name of this
The
town,
name of the
sir?
town is called
Turkey Burger.
Barthen's Provinces.
what?
Barthen's Province.
Barfin?
Barthen's.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Barfin.
No.
Vomit Town.
It's a town known for its shops.
Alright.
What?
Kind of like a big city hub. There's a bunch of streets, vendors, and all that stuff.
I got you. It's a big old flea market. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm with you. Cool. Alright.
Cool, alright.
2 hours. Alright.
2-hour walk.
Well, I guess I'm gonna end my turn by saying, well, y'all take care. We just came across somebody or some goblins that attacked our wagons.
So be careful.
Be careful. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to go straight out of Stowbridge with the rest of the group? That
Yes.
you know the town?
We didn't walk out. We
Well,
didn't.
bro, what happened? Because I got up and talked loudly. I didn't walk over
Yeah,
there
we
or
probably
anything.
woke up already.
They would have heard that unless.
Unless they're heavy sleepers.
So they need to do perception checks to see if they heard that.
Perception. Yeah, sure. Roll perception.
Which one was that? 20?
Perception, yeah.
Me too.
I got a 9.
I got 15.
I
So
fell.
Luna heard.
Aslan got some of it.
Yeah, Ellie got.
Sure. She's now up.
Aslan got. Be careful, town. 2 hours.
Okay.
London got all of it.
Alright.
So Allie, what do you want to do? Knowing
What
how
are
you
you
know.
drawing? What is that?
Chop roll.
Huh? What is that?
Can I go over to the kids?
Sure. You can get to the wagon.
I'm gonna pop your ball and then I'm gonna eat you.
Okay. And the
Oh.
kid,
You said
the kid
evil.
looks at you and he
Don't
screams,
eat me.
"Dad, help! This ghost is gonna eat me!" And so this old man, this frail man who can barely hold it, pulls out this giant broadsword, and he says, "Hey, you better scram
That's
or
what
else."
that's what she gets. You're not helping me.
And he looks at the dryad and he says, "Hey, you're traveling with this monster? How could you?"
The what? I'm a druid, not a dryad. whatever.
Druid,
She's just
sorry.
playing like a dog.
I'm sorry, sir. She's got to take her medication this morning.
Well, you better
Okay.
teach her some manners, or else she might get into some trouble you can't talk out of one day.
I'm sorry.
That's a problem for future me, sir, but thank you.
That's hard for her. We should just leave her. She can help me.
And the kid, he hops on the wagon, and he flashes you the bird as he wagons away because he's trying to pop his ball.
Bro, what is up with all these newer references? Nobody would know what a bird is, or a whip and an ane.
We do though, we do. It's fantasy, but they get pop culture stuff. They don't have like the whip. There was this bard called MC Hammer.
I was riding the bus one day, and as we were going past this bus stop, this like short and stumpy kid got off, and he looked at me, and he was doing that. Like he was
Okay. So we're going down the road to the town? Everybody in agreement? We're all going down the road to the town? Yes?
Yeah,
Yes?
can I come across this thing?
Parksburg, let's
Can I
go.
come across my character? Please, I want to change it.
Okay, well, maybe later. So yeah,
This
we're
is
going down to the
It
town.
looks like a Pokemon.
Okay, so
Good day, sir.
you're walking and you
Thank you for
see
your information.
this big old archway. This wooden archway.
Bro, you're gonna get us in some fights.
That says, welcome to
We should
Barton's
just figure
Province.
to the lions or something.
You see a
We've
big
seen the first part of the line yet.
Goblins.
We see what? See
a big wooden archway. This is Barton's Province, home of world-renowned marketplace. You walk into town and you see a bunch of stalls. You see an inn. You see what's it called? A blacksmith for some weapons. You see a shop that says gun and rock seeker, miner. You see a couple of roads leading out of the town.
What did that last time say? Gun and rock seeker?
Gun and rock seeker, miner.
Okay. Well, I go to the blacksmith. 'Cause I can get a
You
better
go to
weapon.
blacksmith. All right.
Is it like a pet store?
There's a merchant who has some animals in crates.
Take me there.
Okay, so you want to go to the merchant.
Bro, if you try to buy any children, we're gonna have a problem.
You're going to the blacksmith one. Where are you going?
Gerald, or whatever your name is.
Charles.
I want
Charles.
to go to the pet store.
The pet store with Charles over here.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go up beside her and question her what that goblin stuff was?
No,
You
I
wanna,
want
like,
to act
walk-
like I don't know her.
you're okay.
Wow.
Okay. So, Dad, you walk in to the blacksmith, and you see all kinds of iron swords. You see some elven-made stuff. And you can tell that's really high quality. And this big burly dwarf, he looks at you and he says, "Hello, welcome to my shop. How can I help you?"
What's up, my dude?
Yeah.
I'm in need of a weapon.
What kind of weapon? You want something sturdy, something light, something that can cut down horses easily, something for...
Part of me feels right now I need to. I mainly just want it for what's the word I'm looking for? Protection?
protection? So just a sword.
Probably, yeah. Maybe a small dagger or something I could also keep, but I have to look at my funds first.
Well, let me interest you, my good man, into this.
Oh, bro! Why don't I turn into a fucking wolf and talk to that other one?
Do you have wild shape?
I have priests of old faith.
What?
I can take animal forms. That's what this says.
Yeah, why don't you talk to that
Priest
wolf
of
back there?
old faith can take animal forms.
I don't know why you do that. Anyway, he looks at you.
Cause you made it seem like I'm crazy now that I've said that. Cause you were like, oh yeah, you do have that. He was like, what the hell is that? What are you talking about?
No, you had. I'm not supposed to keep track of what your character has.
I don't either.
So
What is that? What am I supposed to
he
do?
looks at you and he says, "Might I interest you in this silver short sword? It looks like a dagger," and he says, "In case you're unaware, silver will kill werewolves because they have been known to be werewolves."
I don't think I need a short sword, sir. I said I would like a sword plus also maybe a dagger.
Oh,
not
okay.
a sword like a dagger.
I'm not really sure what I am.
Yes, I would just like something that I can use very quickly without having to unsheath the whole sword. If somebody tries to get a sneak attack on me, is the main reason.
Also,
to
what are
attack.
you doing?
So he shows you this iron sword, and he says, "I can give you this nice iron sword. Give you sheath, I'll polish it for you, sharpen it for you, whenever you want. Just bring it back, all for the nice price of 5 gold pieces."
Don't even.
You
Really?
better have a deal.
You don't have to say
You don't wanna
that
haggle?
face though. You can just say yeah.
For
Let's do
5
it.
gold pieces
How am I
is
supposed to
reasonable.
say a face?
For lifetime sharpening, if I have this sword, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta bring it back to him though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got you.
Do you like
You
a
know the armor
person?
No.
I don't
That's
think I
me.
need. I'd like the medium armor.
That's me. me, I'm short.
So how much? All right. So does that mean you're selling me the sword? You said for 5.
Yeah, you have the sword for 5. You have a
How about
hilt.
you let me get a dagger for 2? So a total of 7 for the 2.
Okay, he shows you the dagger.
I'm 2 with 3 in.
He has this nice silver dagger on display. It's got some jewels in it, nice ornate handle. And he says, with this dagger, it not only is a nice, reasonable dagger for cutting down enemies small, it also is one of my finest made daggers ever. This is like my alma mater, or my masterpiece, my Picasso. And
What the heck?
he
They
says-
were Picasso.
just for you, since you bought this dagger, I'll give this to you for 3 gold pieces.
Why do you gotta get the extra gold?
And I'll throw in some throwing knives as a show of faith.
Sure, that's the deal. So the total 8
Yes, 8.
for all the pieces. Okay.
And I'll sharpen the knife whenever you want, same as the sword. Pleasure doing business with you, my good man. And he takes the money, or you hand him the money, he pockets it, and he says, have a merry day.
Oh,
That-
I forgot to ask. Could you do me a favor? Could you sharpen my scimitar while I'm here?
Your scimitar?
I just purchased these just real fast, just real quick. I don't
He
know
looks
if
at
you're
you and he
great
says,
job.
yeah, give me your scimitar, come by and pick it up maybe an hour later. And it'll be nice and sharpened.
All that. I was just gonna give me a minute or 2 now, but that's cool. Alright.
Well, it takes a while to sharpen a sword. It's a scimitar is
Well,
long.
yeah, I got
It's
you. I
a
won't
long
expect
sword.
much. I got you. Alright, so I'm good for now, right?
Free of charge, just show of faith, yeah. So you two are going to the pet shop. And as you're walking, you see a bunch of old people with exotic fruits. You see elves, you see
Wow.
dwarves, you see people in ancient, like, garbs, kind of like they're LARPing, except they're not LARPing. You see all kinds of stuff. When you walk into the pet shop, you see roosters and pigs and chickens and foxes and goats and... What is that? What is that? I was like, what is that?
His name is Malkin.
What animal is that, Aslan?
I don't know.
Okay, you see whatever that is, this pig elephant monster. And you see he has a circus tent behind him, which has bigger animals. But you can't see what's in it. But you can, it has a sign, or the banner reads, mounts, so animals you can ride. What do you want to do, Al?
I'm going
You want to buy Malcolm?
Yes.
Alright, because this pig is so rare, I'll sell it to you for 50.
What?
50.
How many coins did I have?
How many points do you have?
How many did I get from the guy?
The guy?
Yeah.
25?
You never told us that when we split in the thing.
Okay, so just it was however much he said he was gonna pay you. So you got 13. You got
What you mean, bro? We got more than that. We didn't even make it. I picked up all the stuff plus he gave me what he had in his pocket. And that was only
alright,
what
fine.
he had.
Alright, fine. You get
Jitney, bro.
you get 50 gold, and then these two get 25.
Hey.
I have now 210.
Hey, I want
And
more.
I have 202.
Yeah.
That's that is.
Where's mine?
I want more.
What do you mean you want more? You don't know there is more, because he took it before you got there. And then he put what
Cheese.
Yeah, bro, don't be trying to overhear my conversation. Get other gold pieces.
Okay.
So
So he says he says to sell you the pig elephant
185.
for
The elephant.
pig elephant for
Elephant.
25
Pig
gold pieces.
Hmm.
And he warned you that this thing eats a lot. Like a lot. So you might be low on food for a while. But it lays eggs, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, Kyle.
Can it eat the eggs?
Can it eat the eggs?
Yeah.
No, you can eat the eggs, but the animal itself cannot eat the eggs.
I want to buy him. And he is rideable.
No,
Why not?
he's small.
I just carry him around?
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Alright, I'm buying him.
He's just he'll throw in a little, you know those things that people have in backpacks
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
the cats?
Yeah.
If you give him 10 more, he'll give you one of those backpacks.
Right, I can't afford.
You can't afford.
Well, then I'm buying it.
Turn over your paper, see how much gold you have.
Oh. Where's that?
GP at the bottom of your paper.
130.
130?
That's 25.
125 minus 35 for the backpack and the pig, unless you don't want to buy the pig.
I'm doing that.
Okay, so what, one?
Basically,
What? 95?
130 minus.
bro.
You have 120. You have 120 gold. I didn't know how much you had to start out with.
She told me.
I forgot! I can't read it from here either. You have 120 gold now. And you have the pig, and it's on this metal chain, and you have the stroller. What do you want to do, London?
Can I have a fox?
You want to
Can I
ride
ride
a
a
fox?
fox?
No, the fox is the size of a fox.
Tell me what I can ride.
You ask him, hey, you want to go into the, you say, hey, I want to go into the circus tent, see what animals I can ride. Yeah, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I tell me what happens when I go there.
Okay, you go in the tent and you see horses, you see some bulls, some donkeys, you see a griffin, which is weird, but yeah, it's way out of your price range. You see
Won't work.
I know
all
what I want.
kinds of animals. What do you want?
I want a bull.
You want a bull?
Yes.
Okay. He has 3 choices of bulls.
Pure
Pure,
bull lay on. Bull sheeps. I'm just kidding. How they would lay on.
you see there's 3 bulls. You see a bull that has a white coat.
There's sugar in there.
And
Okay.
you see a bull that's all black with red eyes and dark horns. And then you see a bull that's brown with a long tail, long tail, and has the 2 big horns, except one of them's kind of cracked down the middle.
I want the black one with red eyes.
Okay, so he says this bull is dangerous, but
Yes.
since I can't really keep handle of him now, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to keep track of him being you're a woman. But since you're a woman,
How sexist!
since you're a woman of God, because you're a cleric, you let me finish my sentence. I'll sell it to you for 50 gold pieces.
Deal.
He believes in the Jesus.
So 185 minus 50. Oh, you want me to do the math?
Just keep up with how many pieces you have, bro.
I have 185.
There's 135.
So 5 minus 0 is 5.
135.
I have 130.
Mine has 135. You have 130. And Dad has how much is that?
And I have a bowl. And I have a bowl.
Yeah, you have a bowl.
What the fuck y'all gonna do with these animals?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
carry mine around in the stroller.
I'm
Why don't we
gonna
get to ride
ride
mine?
mine.
Yes, I mean, sure.
You see a stable.
Mine
you
would be
wanna buy horses?
nice.
You wanna buy horses, Asa? Or you
Yeah, I
wanna
wanna buy a horse.
I might as well buy a horse. I mean, shit.
So yeah, you go to a stable.
How much is a horse?
A horse? Oh. Let's do
I hope it's like
Let's do 50.
12.
12? No, a horse is 50.
50 gold pieces? Bro, that's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a horse.
I'm gonna draw my bowl.
I got a horse. I have 152 gold pieces.
Nice.
But I have a horse.
A horse.
And of course, right now, her name is Epona.
You
I don't
want
know.
I know.
That's
You
so.
wanna buy a horse?
I do wanna buy a horse.
Alright.
Can I tell what color it is?
He looks at you. He's like, are you a dwarf?
I am a horse.
He says, oh, I come from a long line of dwarves.
That's my
As a token of my appreciation for being a dwarf and our race's supremacy, we'll give you the horse for 45 gold pieces.
What color horses you got?
That's my bowl.
They're all the same, kind of.
Oh. That's stupid.
That's my bowl. Can you
Then go buy it.
I will buy it anyway. Okay, I bought it.
Okay. The horses come with saddlebags, saddles, the horseshoes are on it,
Well, that's a good
a
deal.
brush,
That's a
to
good
brush
idea.
the horse.
This is me as
Then,
elf. 'Cause I'm an elf. And this is my bowl. His name's
instead of
Fairy
the
Gold.
sheep 25, they'll give you armor too. Some horse armor. And now your horses hopefully go
15 minutes.
real 15 minutes.
Why are we only got 15 minutes?
So we're gonna start the story at an hour and a half.
Okay.
Because nobody's gonna watch 4-hour videos. and everybody needs to take a little break. Hallie's on the phone. We're all
I was texting my friend Amanda. She texted me. She said she owned the kids in laser tag.
Bro, Amanda's not in this fantasy world.
I'm
Use
sorry.
your phone.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So you all about
But
horses.
no, we just told him that video.
And- It's
Alright,
dark.
day.
It's kind of dark.
Do you have
It's
a
getting
ball?
dark.
I would, you never be here.
Oh my lord.
Ball, my person?
What?
Person?
It's getting dark.
You're not too far.
Alright, we might as well go to the end.
You wanna do
We
the
might go
end?
straight to the end. So, put the horse in the stable. Right?
You tied up by like the fence post outside.
Or whatever. Just somewhere so I won't
Me
go
too. I
away.
do that as well.
I time a ball.
Alright.
Oh, but I take Malkin inside with me.
The lady looks at you and she's like, no pets allowed. Sorry.
It's not a pet.
Yes, it is. Since you're gonna argue with me, you can sleep outside. We're not doing this.
I'll sleep outside with it.
You threatened to eat my nieces and nephews.
I will eat your kids.
Yeah, I threatened to eat my nieces and nephews.
Bro, you shut up before we all sleep outside.
Yeah. I'd say if
You know
we
what?
find the lion, we should get rid of her.
No, I'm walking away. I'm going back to the guy with the horses since he's a dog. I'm gonna ask him to let me stay with him in his stable or something. Cause she being mean.
Roll persuasion. Or charisma, roll charisma.
Which one is that? 20?
This one, yeah.
19.
19? Do you want so with a 19, you can either go to the guy and ask with them, or you can probably get in the inn.
Well then I want in the inn with the pet.
Go
With
to the
Malkin.
inn? Okay. So you look at the innkeeper. You say, listen, lady, she's not a pet. Alright? This pig is potty trained.
It's not supporting.
It's my emotional support animal. This pig has been with me since birth. It's never done anything bad. And I promise you, if it does anything, I will pay. I'll pay to clean. I'll do whatever you want. And she's like, alright, fine. However, it can't, you have to let it out at night or whatever, so it doesn't pee on the sheets.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I train it to eat kids?
Pig?
Not yet.
Sure. And it'll be put down.
Oh, what is
And I'm gonna
that?
throw you and your pig into a lion's mouth.
Okay. So
Bro,
London.
a lion. Don't ever sell a lion, please.
okay.
She will buy it and raise it just to make it easy.
So she says for a night at the inn,
Charles.
it's 2 gold. 2 gold pieces for a night at the inn.
2 gold. Alright. I'm in.
How much did I buy this one for?
The horse?
45?
Horse.
Yo!
That's
right.
Why you gotta use my pencil? You got one right here.
That one doesn't work. Just obviously why I'm using yours.
Oh wait, dude. What did I get?
You go
got
pick up your summer star?
Keep it.
You ever go pick up the summer star?
The
Not yet.
pencil.
But I got
The short sword,
throwing knives.
throwing knives, a dagger, and an iron sword.
So what? I want iron 5, iron 2.
Yes.
Dagger and a short
Come on.
sword.
133.
And she looks and she says, by the way, that gold also pays for
Is that
breakfast
elf?
tomorrow morning. So
Nice, bro.
That is.
tomorrow's breakfast will be eggs and sausages.
Oh wait.
So I hope you're
Can
hungry.
I ask the lady if
I don't
Malcolm
like
lays
that.
any eggs, can I offer her like his eggs?
You can start selling the eggs
I can make money.
if she lays the eggs. Some people might not like them.
Please lay my please lay eggs.
Okay, so you all go to bed.
I need to wake up in the middle of the night and let them out.
Yeah. So you let them out,
Go pee.
and then everybody you bring
Something fishy.
him, you bring him back,
His urine.
and you wake up.
An old man that was with the wagon earlier has now come back looking for blood. My kids can't sleep because they're scared they're gonna be eaten. He catches Az's eye as she's in the alley letting her
I'll eat you.
fake poop.
I'm not
And
pooping
he
in the
runs
alley.
her over
You-
with the wheel.
You blink for a second, and your pig just takes off.
No,
'Cause you
please.
didn't have him on a leash, so you
No.
just books it.
I'm
He
running
runs,
after him.
and he finds the kid with the ball,
Eat him.
and the kid picks him up, and he says, "Oh, you're so cute. You can come with me."
I'll eat
And
him.
he,
that's
he,
bad.
he takes your pig, and he lifts him up, and he says, "I love you forever." And his mom walks down, and she's like, "What you got there?" And he's like, "Oh, I found this pig." She's like, "Oh yeah, well, bring him inside." And they bring the pig inside, and they lock the door. And he looks at you, and again he flips you the bird, and he starts Fortnite dancing in the window. And what do you want to do, Ellie?
I'm breaking and entering.
You're gonna break down the door.
Yes, and I'm
You're
not.
not gonna try to reason with the guy. You're gonna break down the door. All right, roll.
Wait.
Roll. Nope, you said it. Roll.
Darn it. 20.
20.
Boom! You kick the door in.
Stop. You break the door down. The kid pees himself because he thought you were gonna do anything. The kid absolutely loses it. The pig comes running at you. He jumps into your arms, and he knocks you over. And the lady walks in. She's like, "Hey, that's my son's pig."
It's my pig, actually.
My pig? Oh yeah. Well, you can have it, but you gotta pay for my door. Cause like that wasn't nice of you to do.
Well, you should have stole my pig.
I didn't steal your pig. My son brought the pig in.
Okay, well, you're responsible for his actions until he's an adult. So, screw you, screw your door, screw your kid. You're lucky I didn't bring eat him.
Oh, yeah?
You're just mad like to have to stole within your door.
What? You gonna turn around and walk away?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. The mom runs at you with a dagger in her hand, and she stabs your pig.
No!
And she's like, "If I can't have it, no one can."
No!
So what does that happen?
Sorry.
Allie, roll animal handling.
You need to see if you can.
This is karma.
3.
This is karma
Your
for
pig-
helping me.
Shut up.
So now it has to be fast. Cause I was gonna say you give her a chance to get back to London and give London a will save to try to save the pig.
Yeah.
Please say my
So your
But
pig,
now you can't hold on to it and you don't have any time, so you now have to
your
leave.
pig absolutely starts freaking out.
Oh
your
no,
pig
I was
is-
gonna say the fact that she can't stop the blood. So now she
Nah.
gotta get to London because it's bleeding.
Yeah, your pig is absolutely running wild, and you decide to run back to the inn. And the lady screams at you in the night, "I'll get that pig if it's the last thing I do." And you run back into the inn, and you burst in the door sobbing.
MG, please! Please!
Kill the pig, kill the pig.
Please!
Roll
I
a
know I'm
20.
a jerk to you!
Roll a 20. If you get higher than a 5, the pig lives.
Oh, bro.
Me getting a 2. I got 10. I don't know why. I needed her to have karma because what she did to me in the beginning.
Bro, you need to let that go.
I can't.
Why? You got chased away and she didn't help?
I already defeated my goblins.
I literally made your pig live.
Thank you
Okay,
for saying
Bow
that.
down to me. I'm just kidding.
And so you wrap him up.
There's God for you.
The pig has a limp, but he'll otherwise be fine. And you all go to bed, and you wake up in the morning and you smell sausage. And eggs.
It's not my pig, is it?
Nah, your pig is fine.
Okay.
He's sitting beside you.
Bro.
I
The
told you.
lady walks up to you and says, "Have you enjoyed your breakfast this morning?" You don't realize your pig is missing. You go into a panic. I'm just kidding. Alright, so pig's fine, what we doing?
Yeah, the pig's fine. And you eat breakfast. It's great. Best breakfast you ever had.
Thank you.
Must have had some shitty breakfast. I'm just kidding.
It's no, but this lady has like a gift. It's like the breakfast she's made is just the best.
Cat is a
Crack cocaine.
small
Alright, so
part.
you go out. You untie your horses,
Okay. I need to name my horse. I want to name my horse.
and you guys.
Let's go with Marigold. Sorry.
Kevin.
Did you want to pick up your scimitar now, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dad gets to pick up his scimitar. The guy who you're delivering goods to, Mr. Gundren Rockseeker, he walks over because his shop is in town.
Oh, shoot.
Because I did mention that,
You did.
and
Is he mad?
he looks at you and he says, "Hey, where's my
Where's
my
it at?
tools? Where's my stuff?"
Screw you.
What stuff?
Yeah, what stuff?
All the mails you were delivering to him. The stuff
That's
in
our
Darwin stuff.
pearls?
That's fine.
No,
This is
that's
back in that
just-
cave. I didn't think that.
No, this. This is
He's
a
asking the
pearl.
girls.
War Charles.
Because you're going to be carrying your scimitar. So as you walk away, he walks up.
Okay.
So, alright, what are you saying?
That guy let us go because we almost died.
Okay.
And random question, do you have any kids?
I do, with your mama. Now, where's my stuff?
What? I don't know, you're gonna have to ask, our captain.
Captain?
He's getting his blade fixed.
Okay, what are you saying, Hunter?
Huh?
What are you saying? He wants to know where your stuff is. What are you saying?
What's his stuff?
You want to tell him
I'm saying-
you want to tell him he's in the cave? What do you want to tell him?
I'm gonna tell him that he better watch out with the
Why do you laugh?
It's not that funny, bro. Why did it kill him? Yeah. Your face is so red. Alright, so can I roll a perception to see if I overhear this so I can walk over and try to fix this?
Sure.
situation?
Full perception. 10. Fails.
You don't hear
Plus
nothing.
the
That's
green
supposed to be
red.
whooping an
You don't hear anything. So the guy says, "Alright, look. I know Mr.
What's that guy's name?
I know the captain. He's looking and he's like, alright, look. I'll let you off this time. But you gotta do something for me."
Darn it.
He sends you and he says, "Look, there's this animal that lives in this woods. I need some of this hide so I can pay off some debts to the blacksmith."
What the heck does your debt have anything to do with me?
Well, you're not giving him the stuff, so he says, "If I need you to do this for me, or else
What? What do
it's
you
gonna
want
be
to
bad
do?
for you."
I wonder if there was ever a white smith.
Hilarious, honestly. Honestly, we're just crack a laugh, you know. Alright, so
Bro,
He says-
somebody's.
Somebody
got a frowny face.
dude, I don't have a frowny face. You're just gonna rough me, and it's a whole bunch of you. Alright, whatever.
It just makes sense to say jokes. That's all I'm interrupting you with. I'm sorry.
Alright, so
Trying
He's
to
like,
anyway.
will you?
He's trying to make it interesting.
Stop interrupting him.
Sorry.
He asks you, "Will you help me pay off my debt? I need to get some animal hide. All you're doing is going into the woods and killing some deer. It shouldn't be that difficult."
Can I get a counter bargain?
Sure.
If you pet my pig, I will go get you some hide.
If you pet the pig?
Pet the pig.
Okay. What the hell kind of stupid thing was
He
that?
wants affection.
14.
He
Animal
pets your
handling.
pig real good.
Yeah, he pets the pig, and he
Pig
rubs the
meat.
pig's head, and the pig lays an egg.
That one.
You want that?
The pig's egg immediately cracks and falls on the ground,
Oh, darn.
and the pig looks really sad
That
Oh,
one.
you just.
because his baby is dead.
We didn't even get fertilized. It was just a yolk.
Yeah, bro, I thought we were eating those eggs. Another nat one.
Cracked on the ground.
A chicken comes over and starts pecking
Cracked on the
it.
ground. Yeah,
Watches
the
it get.
chicken starts to eat the egg.
Well,
And,
bro, you trying to scrape that shit
and he
into the
says,
pain.
"Alright, just pay for what I lost, and it's whatever. It's whatever."
What? Pay for what you lost.
Yeah. Or you can go help me get the hide, but Alex talking about she doesn't want to do that.
You lost what? She said she had to do
The
that.
stuff he got. Alright, so
What stuff we got? What are you talking about?
the stuff that was in the caravan, right?
Yeah.
You want the stuff back. So you have to pay him for what he lost,
Oh, that's
or
right,
Alex
I
to go
got you.
get stuff.
I got you.
I'll do
But
it.
I
I'll
thought,
get the
I
hide.
thought she was doing the hat thing because he pet the pig. Regardless of what happened with the egg was just unfortunate for her. She
Well,
still
Ali-
needs to take her ass out there and do whatever.
I'll go get the hide.
Okay.
But you gotta come with me.
Convince them to help you?
Yeah.
Roll.
Persuasion.
How you want to do it? You want to persuade him to do it? You want to perform and like do a song and dance?
Oh, I want to do a little jiggy jig,
A little dancey dance?
little dance.
Alright, roll performance.
Come with me and kill this deer there. Come with me. Let's go kill deer there.
Alright.
You want to plus
So,
performance?
yeah, first performance.
17.
17. So, GM over here.
Please come with me and let him kill this hide, so he will not kill us
Her
tomorrow.
master song was way better than that.
And MG.
No.
She's like,
Telling me to go kill some
she says,
deer.
alright, fine.
Deer.
I'll go with you. One condition.
Watch me shoot and then skin this deer here.
Hey.
Oh, shoot, and kill him.
MG will go with you, and in the distance, the self-proclaimed captain,
Your battery's running low.
according to Aslan, that's the captain, but that's alright. That you've gotten a job killing the deer. So he's like, alright, nice, you have a job. So he tells you the deer you're looking for is a 6 foot tall bipedal deer.
It's 420.
Yeah,
Wow.
6 foot tall, and he's bipedal. That's why he said it was hard on catching.
Guys, you're
Bye,
130.
Okay, that's fine. Let me finish this.
And he describes this deer as it's
favorite deer.
it's a deer. It walks on 2 legs.
Wow.
Oh, the deer.
It speaks. It's
What language does it speak?
I
what
was
language? It speaks
How wrong
Dwarvish.
can win?
I speak Dwarvish.
The deer speaks Dwarvish,
Me too.
and it has a bow and arrow.
Hi.
With his little deer stubs, he pulls back the bow and arrow, and he says, "This deer is
Vicious.
one of the only deers in its existence."
Wow.
And I need this because it's a really rare specimen.
Specimen? What the fuck is this guy? A mad scientist, bro?
No, specimen is not a word for it. It's just a deer that it's a really
I was about to say, don't
rare
you tell me
deer.
they don't
Deer.
use specimen in
It's
science.
fit.
Nothing stop for them falling in there.
It's a bipedal deer. So you want to hunt the deer and then finish
I'm
off?
falling out.
You want to hunt the deer and then we'll finish off? You want
That's fine.
that next time. Alright. So, you go into the woods, you find his shop, and
Is
you
it just her?
it's
It's all of us.
All
I'm
of you.
going
I
to
didn't
do a
all
little
know
going.
you came and got me.
I did.
no, you got your sword, you heard her.
Give my little dance
You
today.
heard her doing her jig.
Mm.
You saw her doing her jig and the dance. And you had your sword sharpened and all your stuff. And so you all hop on your horses and you follow the trail.
I have a bull.
Yeah. And you go into you see what you guys talk about how it looks like there's hoof prints, but they're spaced too far apart for it to be a regular deer. And you see
It's a bipedal deer.
That was right.
grass that's much you see trampled down grass.
You're so mad, bro.
I'm not mad, it's just you keep interrupting me, so it's like what's the point?
I think it's funny. Not that you're mad, but I thought it was a funny joke. I'm sorry.
You didn't think it was funny.
And it's the same thing you'd be doing if I was a DM.
So you see the legs spaced too far apart for it to be regular deer, so
The bipedal.
you see the
right?
tracks. Yeah, bipedal. It's a deer that walks on 2 legs.
Mixed up a P and an N. My bad.
You said it on purpose.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Roll persuasion.
That's not
Yes,
the
you
right one.
did.
No, it's this one.
Okay, roll on.
19, bitch!
Alright,
Where's it?
I believe it.
That means I persuaded him. Make him think I did that on accident.
Anyway. Oh my lord. Alright, whatever. So, you see the tracks. You want to follow the tracks? You want to just ignore it and be dumb? We want to.
Well, obviously we're gonna follow.
Obviously, you're going to follow the tracks. Okay, so the deer is.
I'm sneaking around the other way. I'm not following tracks.
You're not going to follow the tracks.
I'm going with Dad.
No, you're following tracks.
Where are you going?
You have the crossbow. You need to be the one that follows the tracks. I'm gonna try to outflank
So
it.
you're going. So the path is like this. You're going to the right and going to meet around, and they're going straight through.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So
what
yeah,
we're
either
gonna
way,
do.
I'm just trying to get on
So
the side.
who's faster? What's your speed? 30, 40, 40. What's your speed, Alex?
Oh, whoa. Where the heck is the speed at?
V at the